Okay, today I'm going to be showing you the easiest, most efficient way to force a card to the top of the deck. So I'm going to show you first, then I'll explain afterwards. Okay, so normal deck of cards, normal deck of cards. Now I'm just going to be cutting these cards just like this. And now I'm going to ask you to tell me to stop, okay? And I bet this card's the 10 of diamonds. It is. So let me teach you how to do this. You're going to want to have whatever card you want on top. In this case, it's the 10 of diamonds. You are going to be taking the top third deck. It doesn't really matter, just a little bit portion. 10 of diamonds still on top. Cut it off to the side. Pinky break right here. Cut another half on top of this deck. Pinky break it. Place this deck on the bottom of the table. This deck here, deck with the 10 diamonds still on top, placing it right on top. So you're basically just keeping the deck almost the exact same, except the 2 and 3rd spots are going to be changing. And then what you're going to do, the 10 diamonds on top, what I like to do for this trick is I like to just riffle through and say tell me to stop. They can tell stop whenever they want. They can say here, it doesn't matter. Tell me to stop. I'm going to have my pinky right here. I'm going to be pushing it down and forcing it to just, the 10 of diamonds just slip down right there, but doing it really fast, it would look like this. Like that, they can't even see. You gotta lift this up and pull this side down. So, just very simple like this, but you gotta do it really fast and pull one up, one down, so they can't tell which, if you're doing it or not. So you just go like this, looking very simple, and you can say, you already know it's the 10 of diamonds, whatever you want to do. I like to say, I know what your card is. It is the 10 of diamonds, and before you pull it up. Many different tricks you can do with this. It doesn't really matter. It's just that's a very cool way to force a card to the top. And now I'm also going to show you another way. So I'm just going to fan these out just like this. Still a normal deck of cards. Haven't changed anything. Haven't done anything different. And I'm just going to be picking a card that I want you to get right here. This is going to be your card. Okay, I'm going to pick your card for you. But do you want to change it? You can have the option to change your card. So they could say yes, they could say no. Say they say no, I want a different card. They can pick whichever card they want. Say they pick this one right here, okay? This is your card now. I'm going to be showing it to you. I do know what this card is. It is the King of Clubs. I can see. Not going to trick you in any way. Place this King of Clubs, and I'm just going to be placing it right on the bottom of the deck. Next, I'm going to be fanning these out just like this and shuffling them however I may please. And what you want to do for this one, I already know what the card is, but I would fan them out. I would know no matter what the King of Clubs is, because I know the King of Clubs is next to the 5 of Hearts. Let's see where the King of Clubs is. Where isn't... I know that the King of Clubs is directly next to the 5 of Hearts. So, I would have already known your card anyway. Yeah, see, King of Clubs next to 5 of Hearts. And the reason how I did this is, before I said, I'm going to be picking you a random card, I look here. It can be whatever card. I don't really care if they say yes or no, because no matter what, I'm going to be knowing the card anyway. But I'm just trying to teach you this. Before, I would not do it like this. I would face it this way and say, I'm going to just fan here. I'm going to pick this card for you. You can say yes or no. They say no. Pick this card instead. So in this case, it would be the 2 of Hearts. And I'm going to give them the card, place it on the table, whatever they want. I'm going to fan the cards this way, just very quick fan. And I'm going to look at the bottom card, which is the 2 of diamonds in this case. And I'm going to say, okay, put your card on the bottom of the deck. Now I know it's next to the 2 of diamonds. I can't do any stuff like this, like any shuffles like this. I have to do cuts. But no matter what, if I cut it, it's going to always be next to each other. So 2 diamonds next to the, I don't remember what it was, the two of hearts. And they're always next to each other, just like that. So those are two easy ways to cut to the top of a card, to the top of the deck. And I'm going to show you actually one more here. So this one is a little bit more complicated, okay? So I'm going to be asking you to, I'm just going to shuffle just like this through the deck, and I'm going to be cutting some of the cards just like this. You can tell me whenever to stop. Say the spectator says stop just now, doesn't matter. Okay, and I'm going to take the top card of the deck just like this, flip it over. Then in this case it is the two of hearts. Okay, I'm going to flip it back over, and I'm going to be placing the two of hearts anywhere in the middle, right? But I want to force it back to the top, and here's how you do this one. Snap it. You got to tap right in the middle just like this, and it comes back to the top. Now this one I think is really good, but it does not take any skill, and you could probably figure out how I already did this anyway. I might have flashed it. So here's how you do it. You can literally shuffle however you want, and again, that's how these all are. There's no setup, nothing like that. You riffle through the back just like this, tell them, and you just say I'm going to get the first card, which you don't. And earlier today I did a video like this, make sure to check it out, and I showed you the trick and the tutorial of this trick. You're going to flip two cards, the first two cards, not one, but make it look like it's one over, like this. So Jack of Spades, there's another card next to it, Queen of Clubs. And you're going to be placing it back on top. See, it's yours is the Jack of Spades. Placing the Jack of Spades in the middle, not the Jack of Spades, the Queen of Clubs. Acting like you're placed in the middle. You can do whatever you say, what you want. You can say, I'm going to snap my fingers, it's going to appear at the top. You can go like this. I like to do this when you push it back up to the top, whatever you want. Appears right back up to the top. That one is very cool, but you got to make sure that when you flip, you don't flash anything like it. You got to make sure they're really squared up. They're not flicking a little bit out, and you don't want to make it like this, like it's going to look too odd. You want to make sure it's just very casual, flipping it over, flipping it back, and it will appear right back up to the top. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to look at my other videos, and make sure to subscribe so I can keep making more of these videos, and make sure also to look at my Lego stop motions. They are very cool. Or any of my short videos, they're getting a lot of views for the short videos. Just, yeah, make sure to subscribe and also comment what you want me to make next. And yeah,